Time for some Upper Deck. This is a crusty old wrapper. This thing's been sitting. All right, let's see if we can get lucky. How many packs in this box? I know I've done one of these before on my channel, so if you want to see the first one, oh boy, I think we did it on the very first pack. I think we did it on the very first pack. Yes, we did. Come on, don't be bricked up. Oh, nice. There he is. 1565 out of 2250. Nice. It's crazy to think that that's been sitting in there for that long. I know I always say that, but whatever. Just go with it. That's cool. E-card, Upper Deck Classics. Scratch off your pin number on this card's back. Scratch off. Well, that's the EC1 89 Griffey. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what else we got here. Gonna kind of keep it quick through these. I think I only have like 17 or 18 months or something like that on this memory. And it's tough to get those cards, I think, because I'm not sure how often they fall. But I know the box I did before, I did get the Ichiro in that same card. Justice and Tomei. And I want to say, I think I had to buy a couple, or find a couple singles on eBay, and I was able to put the set together with one box. I think that's the way it goes. Let's see here. 5 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. Okay. So 5 times 24, and then I'm not sure how big the set is, maybe 100 cards. It wasn't that long ago, but I don't remember if there's inserts or anything like that. So, with that being said, we'll just keep on ripping. Look for E-card Upper Deck Classics 1 in 120 evolved into jersey cards. Okay, so that could have been a jersey card at one point. First ever E-card game bat cards. Okay, that's cool too. Let's try to get one of those. A little bit of noise here, but I'm not seeing paper loss, which is good. So, kind of a darker design. Same thing with the back, but it does have a good amount of stats, which I like. There's Vladdy. Vladdy Sr. Another one of these E-cards. Let's see what this one is. Or who is it of? Cool, it's A-Rod. Omar Piazza. So I think I put the set together. Maybe I'll just put this together and sell the set. But yeah, I'm super pumped about that Pujols card I did not own, so that's pretty cool. Just hang on to that. Jeter. And a Pedro Martinez. Well, the good news is these aren't leaving damage and, you know, paper loss where they're completely bricked. Just slightly. Yeah, but no paper loss, which is good. With a quick shuffle of packs too, and it was right on the back. That's It's weird how that happens sometimes. This is bound to happen if you open enough stuff. There's another one of these scratch-offs. What's this one numbered? EC11. It's EC3. I wonder how many of these are still out there, unscratched. I'm sure they're quite common, but it'd be interesting to know. If people didn't grade those, or maybe they did grade them at one point, or maybe they're out there. Sometimes people just have to have everything graded. I guess we call them super collectors, but let's call them passionate collectors. Very heavy into the cards type collectors. Barry Zito, Tony Gwynn, Big Mac. I think we're about halfway through. Charles Johnson. He's a good catcher. Ralphie P. Other Marlins here, and Greg Maddux. All right, another one, EC8. This one has Mr. Chipper Jones, featuring his 91 Upper Deck. Delgado, future Hall of Famer Delgado, yay or nay? One day. Speaking of Hall of Fame, there's Barry Bonds. I wonder if you just get one of those per box, what the pack odds are. Have to check and see what that's all about. Kerry Wood, John Olerud. Let's see what we've got here. E-Card Classics 1 and 4. E-Card Upper Deck can turn into Upper Deck jerseys. Okay. Sequential number to 300. E-Card game use bats 1 and 120. E-Card game use bat cards. Blah blah blah. So I wonder if this was their like an intro product or something to like the digital world of cards. I'm sure someone out there knows. Whoa. Or we can sneak into one of those. How cool is that? And that's normal for his embossed thing right here. It's just how they did them. That's how you'll see it. How about that with the pinstripe? Griffey Jr., game used. Game used uniform. Very cool. Well, pretty cool box. Sometimes when stuff's a little too expensive and the hobby's out of control, try to find some other products that might interest you. And there's another one. So this is a second one here. Brandon Duckworth. Okay, so we got two of those. I think the E-Trope, maybe I thought it was blue background. I'm not sure why. ALNL thing? I don't know. I haven't seen that card in a while. It's somewhere. Maybe it is red, but I remember it being a darker background. So the prospects are those numbered cards. What was this? 2250 is the numbering on those. Sean Casey, Robin Ventura, Manny Ramirez. All right, but a handful of packs to go after this one here. Another one. EC13. Remember when his cards were collectible? Everyone was after the Drew. Here's A-Rod with Texas. Sorry, my camera's not even paying attention. I'm just looking over the top of my camera like I always do and barely pay attention. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm excited for the that Griffey there. It's pretty neat. Didn't expect that chipper. One, two, three, four. Now there's 4 packs after this one here. The card's not that thick, actually, surprisingly. Speaking of thick cards, what are your guys' thoughts on the, it could be to save money, whatever the reasoning is, but having the same thickness on the colored parallels, where you look at the side of the card and you get a thick one with 24 chrome update. I personally love it because mega boxes and things like that, those people can't weigh those boxes anymore. There'll be just more of an even playing field. So the risk of buying those boxes where you can weigh them and see where the thicker card stock is in replacement of the standard size card, and that stuff stood out. So that's going to eliminate a lot of that, which I think is great. But I'm curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are on that. What we got here? Sasaki. It might not be a bad. I wonder if I have some of those from the other box I did. I'm sure I do. I just don't know if I put them in a binder like I was going to try to collect the set. But 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 of them. And how many are there? Let's say 20. 20. Doesn't say. I'll have to look on the checklist, but I might have to put that together. Wonder if they still have those on eBay. You could find everything on eBay. Those are the things that you just might have to go for. Griffey Jr. Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. Nice looking set though. All right, last pack. Here we go. So yeah, just curious your thoughts on the thick cards. I think it's a good thing. Just one of the pluses that I think that Fanatics has done a good job. You know, other areas not so much, but that's definitely one of them. One of the brighter spots where, hey, whether it was to save money and print on thinner card stock and or part of the printing production, not having to do it differently and shut something down to do you know, different card thicknesses or whatever the process is. It's a win-win for collectors in the hobby, in my opinion. Keeps people a lot more honest. Back in the day, Upper Deck and this more expensive stuff like SP, there would be thick card stock, just blanks, and then sometimes they actually had writing or advertisement on them, but Upper Deck was known for that. In the late 90s and 2000s for pretty much all the product, but for sure baseball. I'm not sure if they still do that today with the hockey and things like that, but yeah, so pretty cool. Awesome. Awesome opening here. Only downside of opening this type of product is Griffey's in the Reds uniform, which I prefer the Mariners. So thoughts on the thickness of card stock, and then would you rather see Griffey in the Reds or the Mariners? Drop in the chat. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Until next time.